Hello, it is Thursday, August 8th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword today, so we're going to be solving a themed puzzle, and the theme may well be a bit tricky, intricate, unusual. We'll find out. And this tricky, interesting, or unusual edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by, Aaron Spiller, Lake House Bros, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the 5 of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day by day. For that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to those 5 and to everybody who's a patron of the channel at any level. If you'd like to support the channel yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find the bonus videos there, along with the Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thank you again to everybody who does support the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you'd like to support the channel in another way, you can subscribe on YouTube. That's a big help. Commenting, liking, those things are helpful. And you can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. And now let's get on to today's crossword by Christopher Youngs, who's constructed, I think, about half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. It's a Thursday crossword. It will have a theme. It will be an interesting theme, we suspect. Let's check it out, and let's start solving. I'm hoping this goes all right. I've been having a rough few days with the Wordles and with some of the other supplementary word games. For any of those of you who watch my extra videos, I'm hoping this doesn't go too long because I'm worried it's going to happen to me again with the Wordle and I'm going to run out of time, but we'll see. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Catherine Blank, last wife of King Henry VIII. Catherine Parr was Henry VIII's last of 6 wives. And let's see if that helps out with this thread component. A post, like an online thread on Twitter or an online forum, something like that. I think that's probably right. Fundamentals and then fundamental issues. Fundamentals are ABCs, maybe? The ABCs of a subject matter could be called its fundamentals. And fundamental issues are, I'm less sure about this one. Orchestra tuner, oboe, and oboe's oboe player starts the tuning of an orchestra, and then everyone sort of joins in and tunes their own instruments. Fundamental issues are rock bottom. That's not really correct. Like old chestnuts. So an old chestnut could be a saying, an adage, a kind of weathered old bromide, a thing that is said and said again. Often because it's very broadly useful. So what would it be? Could it simply be reused or resaid, maybe? TS is kind of interesting. Maybe bad weather. Oh, no, it's fine. Bad weather forecast informally could be T-storms, thunderstorms. Right, if so, then old chestnuts is neither resaid nor reused. Retold. Yes, okay. Could be a sort of little story that you tell. I bet that's right. French vineyards are cru, I think. Cru or cruise, I guess we'd say in English. I think that's right. I'm not 100% certain, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Or at least I think that's a valid answer, but I think it's probably what they're looking for. Mixed drink with an alliterative name. Looks like Scotch something. Scotch and soda? Alliterative. Maybe just Scotch soda. That's probably it, without the and. You do sometimes refer to drinks that way, as just the ingredients without an and linking them. So I think that's probably right. Is that a theme clue, do we think? It could be. I don't know. I say that because it's in a position, it's a longer answer that's in a position that I sort of associate with theme answers, but we'll see. Let go, you brute. Something me? That H does not look good. I don't know. Strange. Maybe it's not me. Lemmy or something like that. If it was sort of like let me go. But I don't know what that would mean with Scott. Maybe there is a theme thing we have to solve with that. I don't know. What about this? Slightest idea. Could be clue, as in I don't have a clue. I don't have the slightest idea. Yeah, so it is me. Okay, well. Fundamental issue. Oh, root causes are fundamental issues. There we go. That's straightforward. Tons are scads, lots. Don't give up on your dreams. Blank longer. Oh, sleep, sleep longer. Quip. There we go. That's funny. Yes, that speaks to me. He asked Bud, "Who's on first?" Oh, Lou. This is an Abbott and Costello routine. Who's on first? It's I forget actually whose name is which. Is it Bud Abbott and Lou Costello? I think. So Lou would have asked Bud, "Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Is on third. I think is roughly how it goes." Old comedy routine. Raccoon relative would be, a coati maybe? That seems familiar to me. I think that's a raccoon relative. Let's see if that works. Galileo by birth. Pisan from Pisa. Galileo, famous astronomer. Blank Aldridge, early black American playwright. Oh, this is familiar. Who is this? It's annoying that I can't think. It's not as simple as it sounds. I mean, my first thought would be something like easy, but that's not, I don't think that's right with this. Boy, it really looks like it, doesn't it? That's funny. It really seems like it should start with easy. Forever, poetically. Oh, etern. This is just a poetic spelling of, forever, eternally, or eternal. Ira Aldridge, early black American playwright. That'll be right. So what's this then? It's not as simple as it sounds. Easing into it? It's not as simple as it sounds. Oh, easier said than done. No. Surely. Okay, there's probably a rebus in here somewhere. It's a Thursday puzzle, so that would be very likely. A rebus is a mechanism by which you can enter several letters in the grid. So I could say easier said than done. And actually, that shows that if this is a rebus, we're looking for a rebus of 4 letters in length, because that's how many we need to enter in order to fit this whole phrase in here, which I'm extremely confident is going to be the answer in some way. It might not end up being a rebus, it might be some other thing, but I'm sure this is going to be the end. I'm very confident this will be the answer to this clue. It's a Thursday crossword, so this is the kind of thing that happens. If you're not familiar with the pattern of weekly crosswords in the New York Times, Thursday's the day when you get this kind of thing most frequently. Here's how we can do this. Let's try and get the crosses and see how many letters we can get before we have to introduce a rebus, if that's indeed what we do. So blank Butterworths, Mrs. Butterworths is I think it's some kind of, not maple syrup, but sort of maple syrup imitation or something like that. Anyway, easier. Okay, so this could be an A. Actual. Okay, I'm already out of guesses there. What about this? Equal R, you could say 5 and 3 equal 8, 5 and 3 are 8. Cry of terrier, arf. So obviously it sort of sounds like a cry of terror, but it's referring to a terrier, the kind of dog. So it would bark, it would arf. Kind of school, med school, medical school maybe. Is it as simple as that? Let's see. Actual, right. So if this were an A, actual. Actual, not imaginary, or it's real. I just can't think what it is. Bad way to get caught. Red hand did. Oh, is this going to be a theme clue as well, or maybe this one? Because that could be the rebus. It could be hand. Oh, That would allow for scotch and soda. That's so funny. I rationalized this away and I said it doesn't need to be scotch and soda, even though that's what I wanted it to be. I said it could just be scotch soda, which I guess I think if you went to a bar and ordered a scotch soda, you'd probably get it, but it doesn't sound as natural, does it? I just sort of came up with a reason why I thought that might work. And I did think that when I said it. I did think it was a reasonable answer. So scotch and soda, I think that's what it is. So hand, is that what it's going to be? Because sometimes a rebus is a different word in each instance in the puzzle, because you could imagine with hand that this could be hand, foot, the different body parts, eye, things like that. But these two, both seeming to work this way, make me think this will be as well. And easier. Wait, no. Oh, no, there is one. It's right here. Easier said than done. Yeah, that does work. So we have hand. So maybe it'll be something about give me a hand or something, some number of hands in a phrase or something like that. So what's this one then? Let go, you brute. Unhand me. There it is. It is. Oh, did I even say that maybe when I first looked at this? I can't remember if I did or not. I may have. Unhand me. I don't remember if I did. Anyway, basic level of a popular ride-sharing app. Uber Hand. No. Uber X. Revealing images are X-rays. There we go. You can't make me. Never. Porgy's partner, Porgy and Bess. This is the opera, the Gershwin opera. And Blank Morales, former president of Bolivia, Evo Morales, and then we've got everything. Okay, so that's fine. The Lucy Desi Comedy Hour classic TV release. So that's Lucille Ball and her one-time husband, Desi Arnaz. And then ill-advised time for an ocean swim. High tide or something? Not sure what we're looking for there. What about this? Procedure of the Three Kingdoms in Chinese history. Oh, the Han Dynasty. Oh, that's a good use of hand. I like that. And then first non-human species encountered in the Star Wars franchise. Oh, it must be Jawa, because it must be true, because you see them marching around in the desert early in that film. Early in Star Wars, I mean the film. Part of a routine would be a jump, I guess, or gymnastics routine, maybe. I don't know. No, probably not actually, because valuable deposits are probably ores, metal ores. So part of a routine is jobs? I don't know. Dry, arid. A desert could be dry and arid, where you might find a Jawa. Fuse by heat would be to weld metals together. And bagpiper's garb could be a kilt and sort of traditional Scottish dress. Circular current would be an eddy, and part of a routine is a joke, comedy routine. Okay, I have the Olympics on the mind because I've been watching the Olympics, so I was thinking of floor routines, gymnastic routines. Circular current or eddy. There we go. Ill-advised time for an ocean swim. Oh, the night. Yeah, of course, yeah, that would be ill-advised. Sudden inspirations are gusts of wind, maybe. That's not really an inspiration. Inspiration is sort of an inhale, though. Gasps. That's what it is. Yes, a person would suddenly inhale. They would gasp. Within reach would be at hand. There we go. Hybrid fixture with a tub and nozzle. A hybrid fixture with a tub and nozzle. Hot tub of some kind? I don't know. A spa something? But no, this is definitely easier said than done. Group of experts, a panel of experts could be. What many tins are made of, despite their name? Steel? Are tins made of steel sometimes? Actually don't know. Could be. Response to an anticlimactic reveal. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, you could say that. If someone gives you a gift or something and it's something that you have lots of, maybe it's anticlimactic, you could say, oh, that. Itty bitty, wee, small. So what's the hybrid fixture with a tub and nozzle? Oh, shower handle? I was thinking we could get a hand in there, but that's not long enough, so. I mean, it could still have the hand in it. Hybrid fixtures. I don't know. Oh, shower. No, never mind. Immune system agent, T cell, or, immune system, the element of the human immune system. Proverbs, pronoun, could be thou or thee or something. Proverbs, I'm thinking it's probably the book of the Bible. I don't know which. Arctic food fish, char. Arctic char is a fish. And vegan cheese ingredient often is carob, or no, that's not correct. It's, don't know offhand. It'll probably make sense when I see it, but I don't know off the top of my head. Terracotta, there we go, the material, the kind of earthenware material. And sours goes bad, probably. Is this cassava, maybe? Is that used in vegan cheese? That sort of seems like it might be. Jazz singer, no. I don't know. Ricotta ingredient, I don't know, that's probably wrong. Proverbs, pronoun, the, looks like it's the answer. Shower, okay. I don't think it's a hand one. Hybrid fixture with a tub and nozzle. Shower, bath, maybe? Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, you have a bath basin with a shower fixture. That makes sense. Okay. Ricotta ingredient. So it's funny. We have ricotta cheese here and then vegan cheese. We have ingredients in each of them. It's a funny cross. But I don't know the answer. Dealer's request. Ante. You have to ante in to play a game of poker or whatever. The dealer might request it. Its 80-year anniversary was observed in June of 2024. That was D-Day. The Normandy beach landings had their 80th anniversary recently. So ricotta, whey, as in whey as in curds and whey. That meaning, dairy product. So jazz singer Jones, Etta Jones. There we go. That's what we want. Oh, cashews. That does sound more correct than anything I was thinking. Vegan cheese ingredient, cashews. That does definitely sound right. Oh, and here this will be the revealer because we're spelling out hand in full. So is it minute hand? Part of a clock depicted 4 times in this puzzle. Oh yeah, it is. It's minute hand, but also you could pronounce this. I think what's going on is you could pronounce this minute hand, a very small hand. So we have, what does it say, 4? We have 4 minute hands in this puzzle, clued via the phrase minute hand. Okay, so we got one more to go. Like most prime numbers are odd, not 2, obviously, but the rest of them are. The blahs could be ennui, sort of boredom. The vowels not seen in bad debt, ironically. IOU, oh, that's funny, because bad debt might be an IOU that's gone unpaid. A carved one hangs in the chamber of the Massachusetts House of Representatives. Carved one, I don't know. Actual. Wow, we're still looking at this. Still haven't figured it out. From the very beginning of the puzzle. Actual. Don't know. Name spelled out in the alphabet song. Oh, stew. Because the letters STU are in alphabetical order, so they exist in the alphabet song, but it's also a name. Oh, de facto would be actual. I see. Okay. So you could say, well, this is our actual teacher. It's our de facto teacher. It might not have been the one assigned to us, but it's the actual one on the day. Okay, golden rule preposition. Unto, do unto others as you would have them do unto you is one way of phrasing the golden rule that includes this preposition. Try hard would be to strive. There we go. Site of a Herculean labor. Nemea, I think, was the site of, what is it, the lion? Hercules, one of Hercules' labors, the lion of Nemea, I think. Apologies if I'm mixing that up with a different labor or place. It happens. An event happens. And company with a purple heart in its logo. I mean, I don't have any clue about the logo here, but I mean, this is probably Aetna, which is an insurance company and would fit in here, so I just assume that's going to be the answer. Tim of Project Runway, Tim Gunn. I've never actually seen Project Runway, but I've certainly heard of Tim Gunn, from it. And then Zero Procedure is net. Oh, as in the phrase net zero. So zero preceder meaning a word that precedes zero in a phrase. In this case, net zero. And I think we've looked at all the crosses there, so we'll continue. Ornate lighting fixture, a chandelier, and here's where we can put our last minute hand. Oops. There we go. Turned out, if you turned out for a party, maybe you came. Robber's order, hand it over? Robber's order, hand... Don't know. Where drinks are toasted with slanja. This would be ire. This is Ireland. So slanja is a toast in Irish, the Irish language. And setting for the FIFA World Cups of 2002 and 2022. Is it just Asia generally? Just countries in Asia? Probably. The Dead Sea is one technically. Oh, is it technically a lake? Okay, fair enough. I don't know what the cutoff for that is. Does the sea have to be connected to the oceans? I don't know. Seems like maybe that's the case. Darkness would be murk, as in murky. Oh, hands up. Right, that's the robber's order. I was thinking something like hand me the cash or something like that, but no. Weapon that shares an etymology with spade and spatula. Épée. Oh, that's great. Etymology is so fascinating. So we have épée here, a fencing sword. And then hands up, and that's it. That was the Thursday crossword featuring a handy rebus. The minute hand, the minute hand, which formed part of the phrases Scotch and soda, unhand me, red-handed, Han Dynasty, which I really like that because it changes the pronunciation, and it's just a more interesting, unusual word. And unusual not in the sense that, that because it's Chinese, but these are, words like and than are very kind of, they're kind of unremarkable words. Chandelier is more interesting. Chandelier and Han Dynasty are both pretty good. Red-handed just uses hand as hand. Anyway, we've also spelled out at hand, easier said than done, chandelier, and hands up. So actually we spelled hand as hand twice. All right, well, there we go. Very good. That was our minute hand theme. Very much, I would say, in line with a Thursday crossword. Not too complicated, but if you aren't familiar with rebuses, these are always a complete beast, because if you don't know this is even possible, how are you supposed to solve this? And there are people who react that way, every time this comes up, and it's fair enough. But once you've seen it once, especially on Thursday, remember that it's a possibility. That is the day is most likely to occur. So it's helpful to be at least open to the possibility. And there we go. That was the Thursday crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for a themeless Friday crossword, a punny edition perhaps. Do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.